Hello everyone out there in internet land. My name is Vaughn Johnson of Philly.com, and I'm here to give you my thoughts on a very good episode of Monday Night Raw. And I say a very good episode in storyline purposes. We can attribute that to Shane McMahon running Raw again. But at least this week, he had more things to do. He was more involved with the show. He booked a lot of matches. He booked a New Day tag team tournament to determine the #1 contenders to New Day's tag team championships. The tournament, of course, is sponsored by Bootios. They make sure you're not booty, by the way. We also had a Intercontinental Championship #1 contenders match between Kevin Owens and Cesaro, won by Cesaro. We also had a #1 contenders match, sorta, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship between Sami Zayn and AJ Styles. All of this was good. All of this helped the show become very, very good, even better than last week's show, which is usually one of the better shows of the year for Raw, that post-WrestleMania Raw. But this show had a lot going for it from start to finish. One of the big highlights of the show, I mentioned a lot of good things that happened on the show, but the major news story coming out of this is the debut of Karl Anderson, Machine Gun Karl Anderson, and Luke Gallows, formerly of New Japan Pro Wrestling, now of WWE. Luke Gallows has been in WWE before, but this is Karl Anderson's first time appearing on WWE television. And two members of what formerly known as the Bullet Club. I'm not sure if it's going to continue in WWE. Certainly looks like it, but they're now in WWE officially. It's real. They were there on the show. They came in plain clothes, jumped the rail, beat up the Usos, and left back over the rail as if they were the outsiders, so to speak. So we'll see what this leads to later on. But for night one, I thought it was a success, and it would be really hard for WWE to fail, at least on night one with these two, because everybody wanted to see them. Another thumbs up for WWE for pulling that trigger tonight. Last but not least, we go to the odd couple tag team of Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt. Of course, if you've been watching WWE for the last year or so, you know that Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt had a lengthy feud throughout 2015, which culminated in a Hell in a Cell match of all places. So there's a lot of history between them two, obviously going back to the days of the Shield. So a lot of history between the two. Roman Reigns is not really a good guy, not a bad guy. He's the guy, as he said again on Monday. But Bray Wyatt's kind of riding his fine, not really riding a fine line anymore. I think he's full-fledged babyface. Why? No explanation. And tonight on Raw, it was the League of Nations, and it was a fun main event. Bray Wyatt even got the hot tag. So, that's a babyface thing. He's not a heel anymore. You get a hot tag, you're a babyface at that point. And so, like I said, just waiting to see what does this all mean. Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt had a stare down at the end of the show, so they were on the same page during the match, but they're still kind of at odds a little bit because of all their history. A lot more to be told there. I hope it's told. It may not be told, but hopefully WWE kind of tells that story in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn M. Johnson. Make sure you always check out my work at Philly.com on the Square Circle blog, and we'll see you again next Monday night.